Hey everybody out there, this is the Ultimate Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, bringing you guys a gameplay video on a game called Clash Royale. Now, I was actually thinking of doing a video on Dokkan Battle earlier today, but I thought, I made 2 new decks in Clash Royale recently, so I thought, why don't I just make a YouTube video for it and kind of show them off a little bit. So, I'll be showing you the first deck right now. I will be doing a 1v1 battle to show you guys kind of how it works and show like what I do during my plays and stuff, and like what the purpose of them is primarily. So let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna get into the first match here, and I do apologize if the recording's a little off time because it got kind of fucked up while I was doing it. So yeah, it kind of got messed up, so I had to like redo the whole audio stuff. But pretty much I have the gameplay here, so gameplay's all good. Didn't get crashed or anything. So I'm going to be playing against Deathly Hollows. He's a good buddy of mine. He's really good at the game. He's been playing it for a long time, so he knows what he's doing. So I'm going to start off with a Bandit at the bridge to see what his to test for any like skeleton armies or anything. And he put a giant skeleton, so that's pretty dangerous, I guess, if he can't handle it. So I put my P.E.K.K.A. down. A little bit of a weird placement, but my primary thing was just to kind of stop the P.E.K.K.A. from doing anything dangerous to me. So, not P.E.K.K.A., the skeleton army. Or the giant skeleton. Ugh, can't talk right now. My mind's going like a million miles per second right now. So I dropped the Dark Prince at the bridge to kind of see if I can get a charge off. I do get a charge off, but Deathly actually pulls a good move, and he tornadoes it to the King Tower, and it is just enough for it to attack the tower, I think, twice. So that is pretty smart if you want to do that, but if you can't, that's alright. But if you can, you really want to do that. So I put my barbarian charge thing. I don't remember the name of it. Or the ram, yeah, the ram. I put the ram to stop it, but he destroy it, and so I put my bandit to stop the giant skeleton. And the magic archer is a little bit of a problem because he just keeps at shooting away at my tower. So I dropped the minions to kind of stop it. And that kind of works, so the minions are able to get a little bit of damage off the tower. Kind of in a bad spot as far as HP goes because I'm at a disadvantage. Because one of my towers is a 1200, which is taking quite a bit. So I'm actually thinking of putting a P.E.K.K.A. right now. So I'm actually going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. at the back. So he drops a Mega Minion. Not too hard to counter really, especially if I have my minions or Electro Wizard in play. So I dropped my Dark Prince at the bridge to kind of help stop the giant skeleton. To kind of do it because it was getting too close to the tower. He tornadoes the P.E.K.K.A. away, making the skeleton go closer, which is actually really dangerous for me because my tower took a lot of damage just now. So I drop a ram at the thing. I drop a poison as well, just in case for like bats or minions or skeleton army, whatever, small things to kind of that can take it out. I drop it just in case, but he drops a miner, so I guess that's whatever. So I drop the minions again for defense, and he drops a magic archer. Now magic archer is a little bit problem because his arrow goes through things, so it pierces. So if like for skeleton armies, whatever, it can just go through a whole lane, so it's kind of dangerous. So I drop my P.E.K.K.A. for a giant skeleton. I put my Dark Prince, but he puts it away. So that's kind of bad, and I've lost a tower now. I don't think I'm going to be winning this because it's too close for time. So yeah, first deck was kind of a bust. Didn't go too well, so I guess it is new for me though. I'm not really used to it yet, so I do have to learn more of how to play the cards properly. But in further time, I will figure that out. So I'm actually going to show the next deck that I have here. It has 3 Musketeers in it, which is primarily to support things like my Dark Prince and my Bandit for when I try to do a push. So I also have an Elixir Pump to help production so that I can create my, or not create, put down my 3 Musketeers faster since they cost a lot. So I'm going to do another 1v1 match with Deathly Hollows, see how it goes. So I'm collecting my elixir here. I drop my pump, and he drops the bats, which is, I guess, interesting. Bats right now are actually easy to counter because they're kind of splitting up to the towers, so one hit, they're dead. So he drops a miner, and I dropped my minion horde to take it out, which did good. And one thing I want to say is, if you have like a fireball or rocket in your deck, and someone puts a pump, for particularly more, I guess, for fireball, you if you can, I would suggest you save it for something like wizards or something, like wizards or muskets or like even magic archer or princess. I would save it for that because you kind of want the fireball just in case, you know, the opponent starts developing a good push. Like as you can see, there's a poison spell that got dropped. So you can always do that for the pump. You can always do a miner. You know, you could do rocket because rocket will take it out in one sitting. So that's all right. So I dropped my Dark Prince to kind of do a charge. He's able to stop it well though, and he drops a hunter. So a hunter, thing about that is the hunter is kind of easy to counter if you have the right stuff to do it. And this, as you guys may notice, he dropped a miner and then bats behind it. That is a good strategy to do because those small troops, if they go if they become left untargeted, they will do a lot of damage to your tower. So you don't want that happening at all. You want to get rid of those as fast as possible. So that was good on his part. With Minion Horde, you could do it with Giant, like you put the Giant and then Minion Horde. You definitely do that. That's a good strategy. I've seen it done a lot. So it usually worked out well for them. I'm actually going to drop my 3 muskets again. I didn't have a pump, but that's fine. I was thinking of doing a pump, but I was like, he's probably going to poison it. I anticipated that, so I was like, oh, let's just do 3 muskets. So he takes them out really easily. His hunter actually gets it to the point where it can hit my tower. I'm able to zap the bats. So I'm kind of just trying to let my bandit get a dash going, a proper like dash or charge going on. I want to do it, but he's actually stopping the pushes really well. He's dropping Ice Golem and Hunter to kind of tank the hits. So that's really good on his part. So he drops the miner. I'm able to stop the miner because my musket didn't die, which is actually a really good thing. So, but the good thing is though, I'm actually able to get good damage off because he's not able to stop the left and right pushes. Because one musket's still alive and at full HP, so she can get like maybe 5 hits off, 4 or 5, depending on how much, what level she is. And mine is level 6 now, so it's pretty good. So I dropped my Minion Horde for defense, and it actually works well because it takes out all the stuff. Sorry about that. And then, so I dropped my Dark Prince and Bandit on the same side. I try and develop a push here because I want to get this tower out as fast as possible before he tries to get a push on me. So I'm able to zap the stuff, and there you go. My miner is able to take out the tower. Now the miner, you want to preferably put it in the back of the tower because if you do it at the front, they could just put something like lumberjack or any like ground troop for that matter, and that will do you bad because then the miner will start attacking them, and their role will have been pointless at that point. So you really want to avoid that. But yeah, overall, good match. It was pretty close. First deck, obviously, not very good. Not very good deck. I definitely need to revise on it. But a second deck, I think it turned out pretty good because I was able to win. There's one crown, but I mean, hey, a win's a win. So I was able to kind of overwhelm him a little bit when I went from side to side with the pushes. So, yeah, when you're playing with some cards, you gotta learn how to play them and good strategies. I mean, there's many different strategies for these cards, so there really isn't like a perfect way to play them because there's always going to be a way that's better than the other one. Like this could be the one way really good, but there'll always be another way, or even not one, but many ways that are better than the one you're playing. So you kind of got to experiment and kind of just learn it as you go, I guess. So, yeah, that's going to pretty much be it for the video, guys. If you guys liked the video, then be sure to blast that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more awesome gameplay videos on many different games, varying from Clash Royale, any Dragon Ball Z games that I can do, and maybe even more if I get the capability to do it. So, yeah, this has been Super Saiyan 4 Gogito, signing out.